Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ManifestSeven's channel. We have a very special interview today with the president of MyJane. MyJane being the woman-focused cannabis retail subsidiary of ManifestSeven. Hope you guys enjoy the interview. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We have a special guest, president of MyJane, Helene Blanchette, today. How are you doing, Helene?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
I'm glad to have you on. So let's start off by just telling people a little bit about yourself. Let's talk about your professional background.
My professional background, I should start by saying that the accent is Canadian, French Canadian.
Okay.
So I was born in Quebec, Canada. And I've worked as an entrepreneur for a large part of my life, then moved on to being a consultant for Xerox. And then once I was a consultant for Xerox, they grabbed me for 18 years of my life. So Canada, then I moved to Asia, where I was for 9 years and became vice president of Fuji Xerox, Asia Pacific. And that was like a breakthrough first woman in especially Japanese environment. So that was interesting for them and for me as an experience. And I loved every minute of it. Stayed 9 years in Asia, then moved to California 5 years ago and became global vice president of Xerox Corporation in the production division, the large production division of Xerox. And, you know, I've been a marketer and a leader most of my career. And then I had some people around me that were in the business, and I was looking at the way they were operating in the business and said, you know, I was always putting my nose into it, and, you know, like putting my 2 cents. And they would say, well, maybe, you know, like you always, because you come from a corporate side. And I said, well, maybe the industry needs a little bit of corporate side to it because it's structuring to be an industry that is going to really revolutionize the next phase of the cannabis industry. And that means it requires to operate like a real business and not just, you know, wing it, right? Mm-hmm. So anyways, all this to say that I was in a period where I was thinking I always plan my life 5 years ahead, and I wanted to say, what's the next step in my career? I knew I wanted to leave the corporate side of the business because it's a lot to handle when you when you have to travel all the time. Yeah. And then I had made a list, and when the MyJane opportunity happened, I jumped because it met all the criteria. I wanted to be in a smaller company. I wanted to be in an industry in growth. I wanted it to be about women because I've always helped women break the ceiling or bloom in their career all my life, mentoring them. And I wanted to be able to be a voice for the charity I support, which is helping women that are rescued from human trafficking. So it's just like hit all the right boxes. So when Sturgis offered me this position, I jumped.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. So you had an entrepreneurial spirit early on. You really established yourself as a strong leader, and you saw this field, and you were right. It was in its infancy at first. It wasn't very structured. A lot of cowboyism, I would say, is how it was going. Things weren't really well put together, but there was a lot of potential there. So
well, I think the industry is going to be stronger from having not just corporate people, but really a good blend of both, a good blend of people that really made that industry through all the hardship and the test, the trial, the failure, all of that, and the corporate people that bring another structure to it. And that's what will make it a strong industry.
Wonderful. So can you dive into more about MyJane and what do you guys do there? Can you talk about your women-focused products?
Yeah, so MyJane is really, what we're trying to become is really an empowering force behind women's wellness. So we are a company that curates, that is women-led, as you well see, that is also encouraging women's brands as much as possible. We are focused on women's wellness, so we address women's concerns and needs and lifestyle. with specific curated theme boxes that, and also individual products, not just theme boxes, but individual products. But we do have a flagship box that is the MyJane box, and that we bring to market with different themes that could be from sleep problems to romance and to pampering and we will bring a lot of boxes to market over the next few months that have to do with the specific needs of women. So that's the base of us, of what we are. But as a mission, we really try to enable a community of women. So that's really what MyJane is as an essence, is that we are much more than a CBD product company. We are, like I said, what I say empowering force is because we have a community of women. We also, during COVID, even brought forward a new channel of sales to help women. We knew that a lot of women had lost their jobs. A lot of women were in positions where they had to make some tough decisions. And so we opened a channel there that was allowing them to have either their own business at home or to be an ambassador, an influencer for MyJane, and earn money and earn up to 30% commission. So that was like a big thing. It's a unique program that has a structure that's unique on the market. So we call that the affiliate partners. So we have women-led, women encouraging women brand. We have the sales channel for women, and then we have also the charity that I, briefly talked about. But so we have an alliance with International Sanctuary. International Sanctuary is helping women post-rescue when they are rescued from human trafficking. And they bring them to the shelters for education, for also learning its skill, because these women have nowhere to go. Often they've been, like a prisoner for a very long time. So they teach them how to make jewelry. And we include a piece, we buy the jewelry, we include a piece of jewelry in our boxes that is made by, handcrafted by a survivor, and then a portion of sales goes back to International Sanctuary for them to empower more women and give them the support and the psychological support and the everything they need to this long journey of recovery.
Wow, Ellen, you really cover a lot of things here. So start off by saying
you can dig in and then more details for each of these if you want.
Yeah. So let's start off with the market. Like women, especially older women, are a huge demographic of increasing the adoption of CBD. You really see them picking it up a lot more. Getting into it with the charity thing, that's wonderful. You really found a way to empower women of all different sects of life here, right? You got women who really need a lot of help, and you got ones trying to become entrepreneurs themselves. You guys are lifting up. That's amazing.
Yeah, and that's one of the first thing I did when I took on the MyJane is to change the slogan that was women helping women feel better to women helping women live better. To me, feel better means from the start that women are sick and not necessarily sick, and live better englobe much more all of the things that we're doing to alleviate women in and empowering them along the way. So this is what we've tried to do, and I think that we've succeeded this year to accomplish as a foundation.
Wonderful. Well, if anyone has any questions for Ellen, don't be afraid to shoot them across. She'd be very happy to answer them. Ellen, is there anything else you'd like to squeeze in?
Well, there's great plans on the way. We are in expansion. So we have an expansion towards Guam. So we're going to be soon distributed in Guam and eventually in Southeast Asia, that's really nice. And we're in talks also to come out with more products of MyJane, because what we do is, one of the things that I forgot to mention is our thorough curation process and safety process it takes a lot, months of research of companies and the way their manufacturing process, and also their lab certificates and everything that we go through, and even experienced advisors that we have to test the products that we put in, so that we have safe products on our website and that we can say you can buy them. We've done all the research for you. We've done all the testing for you. So we are going to have more products coming out. But when we find exceptional products, meaning that they are way above the crowd, and we pride to put our label on it and to then sign deals for formulation of it. So that's what really MyJane. So when you see a MyJane branded product, this is an exceptional product.
Wonderful. You guys heard that, everybody? Look out for those MyJane products. Support the companies. We have lots more stuff coming up soon. Ellen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you again.
It was my pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't be afraid to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And again, we'll answer any questions you have. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you.